It's amazing day, 29th day of the month of April 2025. What a rainy day it's been in Lagos State, Nigeria. And don't come on at the mouth again to bring on those things and where they hot for inside Nigeria. So, apart from so we hear say terrorism bombing have been waiting be happen yesterday night, we wake up this morning to the news say they don't arrest Aisha Achimugu, businesswoman. People come they say, what did they happen now? What did they happen now? And again, it was more shocking to people because of the relationship between she and Sanwo-Olu no be me talk am. Because now newspapers them now they talk am and that's so they carry the news. So now come they talk say what is going on here? What is she do now when make the arrest her? Especially when it be say the person when they talk say she share friendship or relationship with. Now person when it be say just lambast me to be just the other day. It just lambast me to be the other day. So say, why are you demarketing Nigeria anyhow? Why are you demarketing Nigeria anyhow? So some people would have thought that lambast the way they lambast will just make sure say they commot eye for where it matter day. Unfortunately, nobody agree commot eye for where it matter day. So here you are. They don't nab businesswoman Aisha Achimugu over money laundering and all those charges. I go let you in on all the more charges and that matter. But this is not one of the matter the one we get this morning because today, this evening, because we wake up this morning to that news. Say EFCC arrest Aisha Achimugu at Abuja airport. Speaking about the arrest of Aisha Achimugu, yeah, Aisha Achimugu declares hunger strike. Say another chop again. She declares hunger strike in EFCC custody. Oh my God, not good. Then we will enter inside the one where we hear this morning say, first of all, Nnamdi Kanu stormed the Abuja High Court with 4 extra senior advocates of Nigeria on top of the 2 we get before, making it 6 sons and altogether 19 lawyers. Then that's why you use enter inside court this morning to use start in trial. As you know, say this time around now fresh trial now they start. The first thing will happen as you see the matter now say, they can't tell us say wait, the people will go testify against Nnamdi Kanu on behalf of Nigerian government, will be the federal government, say they go mark their face. Say they go cover their face and they go block their names. People gonna say, you go block their name, you go cover their face. Why now? Why now? Well, that's what you use that one because as they talk to you, Nigeria's government witness will testify against Nnamdi Kanu, then they behind screen as Nnamdi Kanu terrorism trial don't kickstart. So we'll let you into that matter as we go on. Meanwhile, it get to do with the one where they charge her for terrorism. Nnamdi Kanu say, it is not me. It wasn't me. Not that it was Shaggy anyway, but it wasn't me because he said freedom fighting and the rights for the emancipation of my people, say that my fundamental human rights. If I they seek or they fight for the emancipation of the people of Southeast, the people of South, and some parts of Benue State, it is within my rights to do. So if it is within my right to do, then that means nothing go fit make am wey go stop at all. If that's there within my rights, then why it be so una go come tell me say wetin I do na crime? No. Say that one not be crime at all. Say that one don't get anything to do with terrorism because say wetin him do now within a fundamental human right to do that in window. So say that one not be criminal offense at all, and not be terrorism. Moving the day before, that is yesterday, IPOB been done right. Say to continue to try Nnamdi Kanu, say na lie, say you know they good because say it dey against Nigeria own law. Where be say na them been don't even talk before. Nnamdi Kanu say they don't talk that thing by themselves. Say say Nigerian government not supposed to try am because say it dey against their own law if they try am. Well, the trial don't resume today, and I go give you footages of waiting the lawyer talk. I go play you footages of waiting happened for inside the court and waiting the lawyer talk. Now, talking about money laundering and money arrest and EFCC matter, we hear say EFCC don't arrest e-money over naira and dollar abuse. Really? I don't want to go there. But anybody will understand the alleged relationship between e-money and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, according to them, say people, then you can understand why they say really. Because some people go say, na paddy arrest, nothing will come out inside. Well, when the time reach, you go let you in on waiting they go on for inside that matter. But moving on to other issues, defection to APC. Oboriwore Okowa created political tsunami not seen before. Tinubu now talk up. Saying that political tsunami where they never see before. Now you know they happen. Meanwhile, Okowa say, I regret running with Atiku in 2023. I regret running it with Atiku in 2023 presidential election. Now we say Okowa talk. People can say, hey, This same you of power when make wicked a vex saying no be vice presidential candidate. This same you now you don't dey betray article to the level to say you regret. Hey, this same you. Okay, moving on. Meanwhile, Aerofy dey for corner they do them yimu if una coalesce on a deport on a no deport. He say coalition can unseat Tinubu without governors backing. So if you like make up governors there on a side like this, say you know consign them because say with coalition they go unseat them and nothing go happen. So it's a coalition cannot see Tinubu without governors backing in 2027 election. That no matter will also bring up. Me, we're talking about Tinubu. Tinubu they isolated. I no ever see him with my two eyes like this. Koro koro. I never sat with him. I no carry my two eyes sit down with him or two bodies sit down with him. Who talk this one? In political advisor Hakim Baba Ahmed. Now I talk this one. Oh wow. You serve under person where you know see like. Still talking about the 2027 election. Bayelsa people or Bayelsa PDP chairman don't talk. Say, do I diri the governor? If you don't say you no go support Tinubu, no worry yourself. We go support him. We, the people of PDP for Bayelsa State, go support Tinubu. If you like, make you no support him. All right. Right. More stories still they come up concerning this matter than we get to do with election, but we go see how it go end. And then new NNPC boss Ojulare don't sack Balawunti. 200 other officials for inside major shake-up for NNPC. Why? We will let you know inside that matter because we follow for the things that we talk about this evening. Tinubu's reforms are stabilizing economy, reducing poverty. Who talk this one? Your vice president, Kashim Shetima. He said the reforms which Tinubu don't they do. Say they stabilize the economy. Say they bring things down. Say people poverty don't they reduce. And I would really like hear from Monabeg. Not gonna tell us how poverty don't they reduce for your part of town. And then another story where they hear two security personnel don't crash to death by then crush them to death. And this will happen for inside Edo State. All this matter and more. Now we carry come your domots this evening. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to Updated Precious. As usual, it's always a pleasure to be with you. And this could be very, very conversational conversation. You understand me? So go make a very interactive. Now we try to ensure say you call me when the time reach because the number and the details to call already there inside the pinned post so you go fit call in when the time reach. So let's get started with the first matter of the day. As the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) don't arrest prominent business executive Aisha Achimugu for inside Nnamdi Kanu International Airport for Abuja. I've been bringing on this report some weeks ago now. I've been bringing on this report where I tell on a talk say EFCC they find them all. In fact, according to how some people use report the news say, then call the news say not be just saying a businesswoman in the arrest. Say na Sanwo-Olu girlfriend. Sorry. Sidechick, according to how People's Gazette use reporter. So if you want to know the meaning of paramour as they use put on here, it means girlfriend or side chick. So now um People's Gazette's reporter talk say money laundering EFCC nabbed Sanwo-Olu's paramour, aka girlfriend, Aisha Achimugu at Abuja airport. Now, so but why would they do that? Why would they do that? So if you remember that time when we say Greener Day Ray, now Aisha Achimugu be the person where we say been go do party for inside Greener Day, where we say they spend money anyhow, they throw dollar anyhow. What's a bundle of $100 notes? Now so it is spray on that time. That particular island where it goes spend the birthday. Remember saying at the bed, now the island where we say we hear say Bill Gates' wife been go sit down that time to just stay away from paparazzi at the time where be say she been gets a problem with her husband. You remember that gist now? Yes, exactly. Now that gist that they talk about. So yes, now that gist, now be that so. So as it take be, now be this one so. And now so she don't talk now. So she don't date there. They don't arrest them early this morning for inside Abuja. Now be say happen for inside Abuja airport. In fact, according to the statement, they say from her legal team on Tuesday, Achimugu was apprehended around 5 a.m. early morning upon her voluntary arrival from London. Remember, say EFCC been declared her wanted at a particular time. If you follow the story as it take happen. Now remember, say what make EFCC be even declare her wanted. And because of say then get something to do with story where they talk, say she give money or someone who give money through her to Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi during the 2023 election after in fear say the way be say APC use lose for inside Lagos State. So if fear carry that fear, say make it begin appease the gods of the other political parties, whether they go fit soft spread out for them. Even though say Atiku Abubakar don't come deny and say no, 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 na insult if you say I collect money. And Peter Obi no even pay attention to them at all concerning that matter. But that's not one of the matter we make them be say they declare her wanted. Anything what talk here, not be me talk about see the papers, then we carry them and they show na evidence like this. So now go to see them one by one. So now so they use BAP her this morning for inside or as she just the land as in declare her wanted. So she don't they wanted for since about some 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. Now she don't they wanted. But as she voluntarily land Abuja airport today from London, mind the nab her and I'm waiting to talk. The arrest is linked to an ongoing investigation into alleged criminal conspiracy and money laundering. Now, her lawyer had earlier informed the Federal High Court in Abuja that Achimugu had declared her intention through court documents to honor the EFCC's invitation on Tuesday. Now, this follows a court order issued by Justice Inyang Eko during directing Achimugu to report to the anti-graft agency on April 29, 2025. Now, the court also mandated her appearance on Wednesday, will be tomorrow, April 30th, 2025, to continue legal proceedings in the matter. Meanwhile, she did custody right now. She not does any the chop again. She don't declare hunger strike. Say, another chop again, no, because what did I do that you people are treating me this way? I am not chopping food again. So right now, we hear say she don't declare, she don't go hunger strike. So she need a chop again for inside custody. When they come more to talk about her matter, Aisha Achimugu, na long matter. Remember, I had given you background. Just go look at my previous post, videos that I posted some months, I think less than 2 months ago. I post those videos where I give you background about her, who her husband be. Her husband, I think one of the first persons who died of COVID-19 that time in 2019, and a very prominent person. She be person where they handle big businesses. Even though say some gossip, when I gossip, not mind those gossip, be they link her to the fact that she also be don't get something to do with that family, but I doubt it because there is no evidence to that. But that gossip be also come. Think also can get something to do with Gospel Family, not Senate President. I don't know, but that's just a mere gossip, so I don't pay attention to that. But her husband, the whole and well, and she's a person will be say get plenty businesses where she they handle. And for a while, she don't be linked to the governor of Lagos State, according to the story that what they talk. Say she be the other, unknown wife of the governor, according to Achona, as People's Gazette use report am too. In fact, now them start that gossip about her. Now then start that gossip. Say this woman no na Sanwo-Olu side chick. Remember say Sanwo-Olu trend that time that Grenada birthday party happened. Say she didn't go Grenada, didn't go spend plenty money. Now because of this woman birthday that time. Now because of her on her 50th birthday, where she spent money anyhow. She spent money stupidly that period for inside Grenada, Spice Islands. Then she spent money, finish money for spending. Well, now the matter be that. Now waiting, a part of waiting make this matter be good. Now a lot of people come they worry. They say, wait, how come the courts, how come EFCC can't arrest this woman? 2 days after Sanwo-Olu, her supposed guy, if that is true, accused me to be or lambast me to be talk, say, come, why did the market Nigeria? Why are you demarketing Nigeria anyhow? This thing you're doing about Nigeria, is it good? I could just do like this, the demarket Nigeria. You know, if you talk something good about Nigeria, especially you will not get good record as if you're Anambra governor that time. Why they demarket Nigeria? And people come they tell them now for social media, say, Is it because you have your own skeleton, or were you saying it so that Baba go just the EFCC? Okay, you see that woman, we were that's our sorry, our girlfriend, we won't come in tomorrow, or you leave him, no arrest him, because my boy don't show say in the support me or in the show working. Now waiting people come they talk, not be me talk about. Now waiting people come they link at maybe now waiting make People's Gazette put the headline like this: money laundering, EFCC nabbed Sanwo-Olu's paramour Aisha Achimugu at Abuja airport. In case you want to know what in paramour mean, and make I do you the favor of going to Google to go look for them on your behalf, so that I will show you, so that you can understand what in paramour mean and what in side chick mean. Make you check yourself whether not the same thing. All right, so moving on with the conversation about her hunger strike. She don't declare hunger strike while in custody of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, following her arrest by operatives of the anti-graft agency today. Now, for inside a statement issued today, Tuesday, for inside Abuja, her legal team, led by Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, Mr. Chikasolu Ojuku, confirmed that Achimugu was arrested at approximately 5 a.m. in the morning for inside the Nnamdi International Airport. Now, the News Agency of Nigeria recalls that the EFCC declared Achimugu wanted in March 2025 over allegations bordering on criminal and conspiracy and money laundering. Now, Nan also recalls that Federal High Court in Abuja, presided over by Justice I.E. Eko, that is Inyang Eko, had on Monday ordered Achimugu to appear before EFCC on Tuesday and to also appear before the court on Wednesday. So tomorrow, she will continue her court case. Ojuku said that their client had arrived voluntarily by herself, not be say she hide, not be say she run, not be saying anything, voluntarily from London to honor the EFCC invitation before her arrest by operatives of the commission. So person wey be say you don't already tell una say I dey come. Una invite me, Abi. I go come see una on Tuesday. Abi, person come the land airport immediately. Must you show that boju boju style to make sure say you show working, say you dey arrest them? That's not the matter. Because she don't already tell una say, I dey come. Don't worry. I dey come honor an invitation. Well, he said that the socialite had through her lawyer, informed the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday that she was to visit the EFCC on Tuesday, which is today. Now, he explained that the planned visit was in connection with an ongoing investigation into an alleged case of criminal conspiracy and money laundering brought against her. Now, in the light of what transpired in courts yesterday, our client returned based on undertaking before the court to honor the EFCC's invitation. That's what they talk. She has immediately gone on hunger strike. She is a prisoner of conscience, and our stand in the arrest is that it has it has run contrary to the rule of law in Nigeria. Now, I stand with that. So these are arrests are contrary to the rule of law for inside Nigeria. So we know the lack of at all at all. Nan also reports that the EFCC reports that efforts to reach the EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale on the arrest of Achimugu proved abortive as the phone rang several times without speaking. Ojukwu said that Achimugu was a well-known business magnate and the group managing director and chief executive officer of Falek Concept Group, a consortium comprising several companies in engineering, maritime, even oil and gas and information technology. So what did she get to do with money laundering? Because if it's the money day. If he didn't day, she go talk say he didn't do. But the money day now. So why on account they do like say she commit any criminal offense? Oh, please, please, please. Please, what is going on here? Well, that's not the matter what Osimo could tell you. If you want to know more about her matter, I think I gave a detailed analysis of this background, the background of this gist for inside a previous post where Ibisa they don't post. So, bottom line, we hear say all is not well with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and him boy Sanwo-Olu because he just did like what's they happen between yes and weekend now and Fubara. Because Fubara, we hear, according to that report, say the president the vex. It dey vex. So how can someone who betray him and go and carry money and go and give Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi after he lose Lagos State for inside the presidential election? Because that was said to have happened after the presidential election. So why him go give them money? So now there, and he say he feel betrayed. So is it that you don't believe in my ability to win Lagos State for you? Not be say he talk like that too. But this is part of the things then. But people gonna talk and say, wait, excuse me. If he did give bribe to make sure say he retain Lagos State for you as in your guy, not be good thing in do. So you're not supposed to say you do bad. You're not supposed to look and like say give your political opponents money. Oh, or maybe you just wanted him to win without you just wanted to show that you can win or prove that you can win without any cutting corners or anything. Well, I don't know who learns from who, but people don't they talk say, but what you do if you think say what you do they bad, you know too bad like that now. Meanwhile, some people when they say that they work for inside Lagos State civil service under Sanwo-Olu don dey talk say then they pray or make the governor fit finish in this in second term, make impeachment not happen. Remember, say the president not even they happy with that in the first place because of in contribution for waiting get to do with Obasa. Remember, because we they hear say according to waiting we hear and them say oh, allegedly, maybe them say, come they talk say and say he follow him, so won't follow for waiting make they impeach Obasa and Obasa carry am for mind. Say, hey, hold me. Now you only let me tumble me like that. I shall do my thought. Now it don't reach in time. The people come to talk say maybe this one still follow for that payback. Wait, be say maybe Obasa no dey look say okay, your own time will come. I go pay you back, and this not the right time to use this case also pay him so all back. We can't tell, but this not just analysis according to waiting people they talk. They say so all of this are allegedly, so that nobody will come hold us. Peace. So may nobody come hold us say, now we talk this one and nobody we talk this one. But now so you take B. But let's go into other issues in Nigeria. As it's got to do with the trial of the Biafran agitator Nnamdi Kanu on terrorism charges brought against him by the federal government, where kickstarts today will be Tuesday, the 29th of April 2022 for inside the Federal High Court for Abuja, with the first witness testifying behind camera. In the back of camera, they testify. Okay. Now, Justice James Omotosho granted for each witness to give evidence behind the camera, following a request to that effect. So, excuse me, the prosecuting counsel talk say, I beg, my lord, these people where be say go testify. You know, say this is what they want to testify about a terrorism case. So, and to testify about terrorism case, a very serious matter. So, because in a serious matter, please, my lord, will you allow us to be able to make these people fit testify, make them cover their face, and then, if possible, make them also block their names, make them not see their names for their own safety, because na terrorism matter be that. So justice come look am say, okay, what's your think? Meanwhile, the defense counsel will be Nnamdi Kanu, their lawyers, and come look and say, okay, no worry, if I want to do like that, not gonna do like that. We agree, no problem. So they agree. They come talk say this one we don't agree for now. Now be one who go come begin apply for bail now. Now come begin talk so I no one bail. We don't agree for our own side now. We not stop on now. So we can not block our own. Okay. So now yes. So the judge granted the permission while delivering ruling in an ex-parte application filed by the federal government's lawyer, Chief Adegboyega Solomon son. Now, Solomon, while arguing the application, pleaded with Justice Omotosho that the identities of the witnesses be shielded, be covered, be blocked from the public and protected for security reasons. He informed the court that the charges against Kano borders on serious offense of terrorism, hence the need to protect the witnesses. Now, the senior lawyer requested that the name of the witnesses and their other identities be shielded from the public for the general reasons of security. Now, due to no objection from Kano's lawyer, Kano Agabi-san, Justice Omotosho granted the request. The judge, however, ordered that Kano must see the face of those to justify in his trial. That is, the judge ordered that Kanu must see the faces of those to testify in his trial. That is, even though say they don't make their faces public, but making carry koro, I see those who they say won't testify against them. We no go show their name. We no go publish their name. We no go let their voice come out. We no go do this one come out. But making see the faces of those where they testify against them. Now, Kanu's lawyer, however, requested for similar cooperation from the federal government when the bail application of Kanu will be argued. Now, at the opening, so this one, I scratch my back, I scratch your back. Now, at the opening of the trial, the first witness of the federal government, an operative of the Department of the State Services, let me be the first witness. There is not DSS person be the first witness, so witness of the federal government, not DSS, not be person where Nnamdi Kanu commits terrorism against. So, do you get me? You understand? Not the person where he commit terrorism against. Now, DSS officer be the first person where you be say then call as defense I be as witness against that. I just want you people to be understanding the story. More vex, So at the opening of the trial, the first witness of the federal government, an operative of the Department of the State Services (DSS), was condemned, was codenamed, then codenamed am PWAAA, because you know say we agree say they no go talk their name, so they call name am PWAAA, and by Justice James Omotosho, in line with the decision of the court not to name the witnesses or make their names public. Now, in his evidence, the witness gave vivid account of how his agency, the DSS, acting on intelligence, deployed 8 operatives to a hotel in Ikeja, Lagos, on October 15, 2015, where Kanu was arrested during a room-to-room search. Did I say that hotel, a hotel where I did familiar with? Now, he said that the security men opted. Did I say I'm familiar with it? Because I've heard that just before. Please. So he said that the security men opted for room-to-room search because Kanu's name was not on the hotel manifest. Adding that it was upon his arrest that they discovered he used his native name to secure the hotel accommodation. Say by right, anybody who won't go lodge for a hotel, you're supposed to put your name, show your ID card to show, say you know be criminal, you know be fake person, right? So now native name now you use enter. So the witness disclosed that several items, including IPOB pamphlets, IPOB complimentary cards, laptops, iPads, microphones, microphone stand, flash drives, power adapter for mixers, Various brands of phones, perfumes, ATM cards, wristwatches, among others, were recovered in Kanu's hotel room and also recorded. Now, the items brought to court by DSS in 4 suitcases were displayed in the open, and court had admitted as exhibits. So say all these items will see for in hotel room, or you're not gonna carry them as evidence. Now, the witness told the court that the interrogation of Kano was video recorded, which was played in the courts, in the open court, and admitted as exhibit along with his written statement. Now, in his written statement, read in the open court by the witness, Kano admitted fighting for emancipation of his people, and that the call for self-determination or emancipation was his fundamental right, and that it is not a crime. You know, say not be the first, not be the second, not be the third, not be the fourth time you go talk. He say you don't talk. He even argue with them for inside court. Say fighting for him for the emancipation of his people, for the freedom of his people, saying that within a fundamental human right, and that it is not a criminal offense. So criminalizing it and turning it into terrorism, say that one now waiting be say the Nigerian government just to do for mischievous purposes. So say that one they just do am to achieve mischief. So say no be criminal offense. So just to remind you that, right? Yeah. So he insisted that his fight for the emancipation of the Southeast, South, and part of Benue and Kogi states is his fundamental right and not terrorism as alleged by the federal government. Now, Kano, in the statement made to DSS in Lagos on October 15th, 2015, made it clear that freedom fighting is not a crime in any part of the world, including Nigeria, because it is a fundamental right, and cited some laws in that statement. Not be the first time that they see and they quote law. You understand? Now, he also wrote in the statement that he made it to DSS without the presence of his lawyers, as required by law. Say by rights, according to law, a lawyer is supposed to be there even before he take any statement, before he go cough. It's just like when they arrest you for Bodo Ibo, my people when Bodo Ibo, go know they don't go talk. If they want to talk to them, they say anything you say shall be held against you in the court of law. You go say, I'm not talking until my lawyer comes. I'm not going to say what till my lawyer comes. But for Nigeria, okay. Now, in the statement and video clips, Kano admitted establishing and operating Radio Biafra in London, where he was registered. He admitted not registering the radio station with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, in Nigeria, because he said there was no need for him to do that. There was no need that having not established it in the country. So it's no need. So to say need date, maybe for do it. In concluding his evidence, the witness told the court that Kano admitted to the DSS to be the founder and leader of IPOB. Okay. He also said that the defendant admitted establishing and operating Radio Biafra, and that he did not register the radio station with NBC in Nigeria. Justice James Omotosho has fixed May 2nd, 2025 for cross-examination of the witness. So that's all the matter you stay go today for inside court. I've been telling her, what before I tell her, I've been telling her earlier before, say IPOB don't talk, say to even continue to try kind of this one what they won't do. Say it they against law, because say they good. Say they against law. Even him kind of don't talk that thing on different occasions. Talk say to triumph for terrorism, now even against the law of Nigeria itself. He said IPOB stated this yesterday when they said that it was a gross violation of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but also a flagrant breach of international law, an act of judicial terrorism, and a mockery of natural justice to try Kano for terrorism, because a court's been done free and before. Now, IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powerful, and I make this statement. He said, "We call on the lovers of freedom, justice, and the rule of law within the Nigeria and across the globe to stand against this travesty and justice of justice, and demand that he be freed." Like that. So make I go play a bit of waiting in defense counsel talk immediately after the court session today.
We're very comfortable, but first of all, we thank God for today. We thank God that the matter has eventually kicked off without rancor. You needed to have been in court to observe the proceedings. All the parties cooperated, and PW1 testified. PW1 is Mr. AAA, as he was designated. He investigated the matter 10 years ago, And today he came and gave his evidence and tendered documents. The matter is very simple. The state has a case against our client, and we are defending him. And for the first time, the matter has been opened, and we have heard what the evidence is. On Friday, we are coming back to cross-examine him. But in the main, the matter has commenced on a good note, very sound note, very civilized trial. And we hope by the grace of God we'll continue on this note and get to the end.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Reason why we have to say something in addition to what the SAN has said. This gentleman here, these lawyers standing with me here, are members of the old guard. We have been there from the get-go, so we know the nitty-gritty of this case. Well, what I can add is we are finally here. The government is finally having the trial that it desires. Our position still remains unchanged despite the ongoing trial. That our client is innocent of the charges, that the case is driven by political considerations, and in the end, the innocence of our client will be established. So we take it from here to 2nd May, when we are going to subject the government witness who testified today. We are going to submit him to, or subject him to cross-examination, and then the truth shall begin to be revealed to everybody. Thank you very much.
All right.
We appreciate you always being around to cover this very political trial that has been ongoing for the past 10 years.
Appreciate you guys. Well, you've heard that from Aloy Jimako in council, in lead council before. We don't date there since when this trial don't start. That time we be say it starts since, and you don't hear what's in talk. So I really would love you to drop your thoughts and reactions. Make we know and what you think about this resumed trial of Nnamdi Kanu and what happened for inside court today. How you take CM. And with all of these evidences we see them bring forth, no vex, things we then collect from am. Remember, say these things now, what did they collect from am for 2015 or when they first arrest them before they can't give am bail. Where e be say in con dey in house for one here, where as they raid in house, according to him, to kill him, nine in run. Now from there, nine come out for Nigeria. Where make them talk say in jump bail, where they go catch him for Kenya now, go extradite him, or according to them, what he talk, they say they kidnap her from Kenya come back. So you remember the story. So what do you think about this? How do you see this going? And then a lot of people they talk saying, I beg no vex. What's he on they worry this man for Nigerian government? What is it that Nnamdi Kanu has said today, right? That people have not said worse in Nigeria. Some people go say, what's in talk with Sheikh Gumio and Bandito and all these people never talk worse for inside Nigeria. What's he be saying talk? Wait, be say other people never talk worse. Or is it because he's from the southeast? Or is it because he's from Igbo? That's now waiting some people they talk. Then some people can say, what's it be the thing when you do, the deed, the action when you take, where don't they worse than waiting bandits don't do for inside Nigeria? Now look at bandits and Boko Haram. You know they enough say we don't bring out we get amnesty for Boko Haram. Just recently, they just established the same operation to de-radicalize and reintegrate bandits them for inside southwest of Nigeria. Read it is in the news. So what did Nnamdi Kanu do when he basically these bandits them? Now, according to what Nnamdi Kanu even talk for court, I didn't even tell you all of them. He said that there is nothing, say nothing he don't do will be terrorism and wait justify for him to be charged for terrorism. Because what he just be asked now for the freedom of his people and the emancipation of his people. So say that's going to be the act of terrorism. In talk, say he never they linked to any kind of bad thing, like say in kill person, he never they linked to any crime or criminality. Say none till now they in the open where in don't they linked to. So now until in they link to those things, then they go fear accuse and say, okay, because of this offense or XYZ offense where you commit, or you can't collect your punishment, or come make we charge you for terrorism. That so far he's not been linked to any terrorism, he's not been linked to any bad thing. So and then I ask, people will be saying in the open, Boko Haram people or bandits, where they kill people, clear villages, including some villages in the southeast, Enugu, and some places for Anambra State, they don't attack. including those places. Some people, those bandits, them, those Boko Haram people, we don't enter these villages, clear villages. I beg, no vex. When are you going to charge them for terrorism? And when will you parade their case like you parade in Nnamdi Kanu case? Because we know as they don't arrest Boko Haram, but we know what's happen for inside Kuje prison break, as people use escape for prison. Till today, the key people then will come up for that prison. We don't see them back. I've been only media acts. Did we see them? I mean, we had a security expert here, Ambassador Royal Hidebe, when he came here, he said it. He talked the whole idea of that Kuje prison, how it was intended to release a particular set of people. And as long as say the people who want escape, escape. The rest of what they catch and just wash. So how do we have justice? How can anybody feel good? How do you ensure for justice, equity, and fairness in a country where we say people are not treated equally? Waiting go for one, then they go for all. You go treat A differently, treat B differently. Is it because he's an Igbo speaking person? Is that why his crime is assumed as to be more serious than any other person's crime? Right? That's not the question. And again, people can't even give example of Sunday Igboho. Say what in it be say he talk. Say he even said when they go DSS go to the Igboho house to go raiding house, they saw arms and ammunition, they saw cashier of arms, according to them then, for inside Sunday Igboho house, for inside for where they go when they raiding house. That in when they raided Nnamdi Kanu's house, how many cashier of arms did they see in Nnamdi Kanu's house? That will go qualify them to talk, say, na terrorist, na him be. Now, this, now all the questions where a lot of people they ask. And people just they talk, say, sincerely speaking, it just proves, say, Nigerian government, they a bit impartial in handling his case. And then people also mentioned the fact that, okay, if you are holding this man, or maybe Buhari insists, say, he must arrest him because of the things, the way he say, a talk against them, say, oh, him be Jibril of Sudan, and all those things then. So, I beg, how about the one way be say, how about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu now? I mean, Buhari then don't come go. So why if he say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2 years now he don't do for office? He still they prolong the case of Nnamdi Kanu, but he was quick to free Igboho because people talk say whether you like him or not, Tinubu they instrumental for the freedom of Sunday Igboho because as he come into power now they free Sunday Igboho for Benin Republic because now he influence now make them freer. So why he say they go free Sunday Igboho? He's a free man today out of the country. What's in the say him do? In fact, he even go as far as sometime when he talks. I mean, was it on him abi who? When launch a currency for Oduduwa, for Yoruba Republic. At least Nnamdi Kanu did not go that far. So why EB say they no go free and this now, analysis and watching people just talk about the matter generally. And I'd love to take your thoughts and opinion. What do you think about this and how as the trial don't resume, how on a as it could take the beat. But let's move on to other issues very quickly. As you get to do with money laundering matter, well, popular businessman Emeka Okonkwo Daniel, aka E-Money, has reportedly been arrested by operatives of the EFCC, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, for allegedly abusing the naira and defacement of foreign currencies. According to reports, E-Money was arrested on Monday night at his residence in the Omole area of Lagos State. In fact, yesterday fly and go Abuja immediately, according to them say. His arrest was said to have stemmed from a viral video showing him spraying American dollars at a social event, an act of the violation of Foreign Exchange Act. Now, the cable quoted a source at EFCC as revealing that the preliminary investigations are ongoing and he will be charged to courts as soon as the probe is concluded. Wow, wow, wow. Well, people fold their hand, they wait because if you remember, different people they don't face the same matter. You go remember, what's in the name? Idris Okuneye, aka Bobrisky, face the same matter, and then I think TikToker Muruja Ibrahim Kumia also face the same matter. Socialite Kubana chief priest also face the same matter. So in case go they like Idris own, where be saying go serve in temple court, I be in case go they like the case of socialite Kubana chief priest, where get ties with the where get ties with APC, and in own matter, na money just settle them, or na penalty na you pay. How in own case go take be, we never know yet. But people don't talk say, so there is some sort of relationship between e-money and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So forget about that. The money no go anywhere, the thing no go anywhere. Don't worry about yourself. So in this case, get where it go like this. But here we are. But let's move on to other issues. So your president, your father, your father, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come to talk say as the defection from Delta State for inside Asaba happened, one of the traditional strongholds of PDP will know say na in Delta State be, and the thing don't continue to stir reaction as it take happen. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday come talk say, say this one will happen for inside as about saying a political tsunami. We see Governor Sheriff Oboriwori, sitting governor, and person will be predecessor, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, or former Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, they come from PDP to APC, carry all their structure. They didn't just defend. They carry all their structure because we hear say all House of Assembly members, local government, National Assembly members, all of them, every structure where they for what do they call them? Delta State right now with PDP, they go move straight to inside APC. Now he spoke former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, dismissed the relevance of high-profile defection of politicians, describing same as widely exaggerated and doesn't add any. In fact, they come to that in the El-Rufai, but look at now. Tinubu's declaration came, so as he talked, he said this one will happen bottom line. Saying a political tsunami because say say this one, say it will sweep everywhere like this, like flood. It go sweep everywhere like hurricane Tinubu by 2027 because this one will happen. They easy, never been heard of. Governor like this, move like that. Okay, but make we look at what him Ifeanyi Okowa even talk as former Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa. He don't say he regret in decision to run as the vice presidential candidate alongside Atiku Abubakar for inside 2023 presidential election, admitting that it contradicted the zoning and wishes of the people. Okay, you remember, right? Okay. Now, as he talked today for Inside Right Television this morning, he accepts the role as he said he accepts the role as a misalignment with the prevailing sentiment for Inside Delta State, an issue he said has deeply he reflected upon several things. In fact, he had a lot of things to say, some of which I'll play to you now. He said, even when we were campaigning, I realized our people were never interested in having another northerner come into power. But why did you not tell him? Why did you not tell? And why did all of you not insist on zoning to south? Not just zoning to south. Why on not insist? Understanding say on a south. On a bidon zone PDP ticket to south side before. On a bidon zone to southwest before. Why on a no insist? Say no, let's micro zone it to southeast. That would have ensured the Peter Obi got the ticket. Why on a no insist that time? Why did people not insist? Now you they know. And they give a vice presidential candidate that time you collect. We make wicked, I don't kuma squeeze the blood out of PDP according to what people talk. Not with me. Not with me talker. But he said that, but the decision had already been taken at the federal level by the party, the PDP, and I had been nominated. Still, in retrospect, I now believe I should have gone with the will of my people. So he also fired back at former Senate President Bukola Saraki, I'm coming to that, for criticizing his defection from People's Democratic Party of the ruling party. Bottom line, just say, wait. If everybody said they criticize me, you said Saraki, you won't follow criticize me. You won't follow criticize me. You be criticize me because you better pass me, I've been waiting. You don't forget, say you been not leave the party for 2014. Follow Chibuike Amechi. Follow Atiku Abubakar. Him, same Atiku Abubakar. Follow them, come up for 2014. Go follow them, form this because are you people aware that part of PDP actually formed APC? And I don't forget, say most of the even high profile people didn't get for APC today are still PDP members. So why are you sounding like this? So you want to come and start sounding like you are a saint. Meanwhile, now you follow for people who be say been the camp. Go PDP, go form this APC. On a come win election on that Buhari finish. Then the thing can't tire you. You can't come back for 2019. So what are you doing? If anybody go fit insult me, I beg. Make it not be you. Make it not be you. Don't do that. That's basically what he was trying to say in that conversation. So speaking further, Okowa, former presidential running mate to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar in the 2023 general election, said that Saraki lacks the moral standing to comment on or criticize him in his defection. Now, I did not expect someone like Bukola Saraki should be able to speak concerning me because he knows that he had also moved to APC before and eventually returned back to PDP. So he has had movement to and fro before. That is Atilo, Atide. I don't think he has the moral rights to even speak about defection at all because now them started and them open our eyes to defection. Now Okowa explained that the decision to defect was not taken lightly and was a collective resolution by key political figures in Delta State. As a matter of fact, he also talks, so you don't get anything to do with any EFCC case. So say EFCC just invite them, they go answer them. So don't be because of saying get case with EFCC. So for those of you that are using EFCC to abuse him, it's not because of EFCC case. He does not have any case with EFCC. They just asked him questions. They invited him for questioning, and he answered them. So it wasn't because that he stole any money. They're saying no thief any money, saying serve in state to the best of your ability, a bit to the best of your ability. So saying no get anything to her. In fact, he says several things have been going on in my party where I did not want to join issues with people. As stakeholders, our leaders in the state have sat down to look at the events of the last several months, Okowa said. Because of the events that we see and the communication coming out from the leadership of the PDP and at the moment, it did not appear to us that that was a proper political vehicle for us to continue with. So now waiting make they no one continue with PDP. Say they don't look at it, you know, go work again at all. At all. He further pointed to the PDP governor's resistance to forming a coalition and the ongoing leadership crisis as a clear sign of the of the opposition's party's lack of preparedness to face the 2077 election. So remember, say the PDP governors them talk say they no go form coalition, they did against coalition, but excuse me, you didn't do coalition in 2023. You lost woefully. And now you don't want to do coalition again. So how you want it? In fact, they even don't tell Atiku Abubakar, say, I think they coalesce, make they coalesce by himself. So make you no call them, make you no call them join for inside in coalition. Say now only him waka come for inside that coalition. So as it is right now, he said there's nothing he can do about it. Let's take some excerpts of what he had to say. He said a lot more stuff, but let's just see some of the things he had to say in that
Yesterday
interview.
we did defect to the APC. I did not watch Senator Bukola speak, but I heard about what he said. Ordinarily, I believe that we're a political family in Delta State, and once we take decisions together, I have to go with my political family, because without that family, I have no politics to play, number one. Two, I did not expect that somebody of, like Senator Bukola Saraki should be able to speak concerning me, because he knows that he had also moved to the APC before and eventually returned. So he has had movement to and fro. So I don't think that he has the moral right to even speak about my defection at all. But I don't want to join issues with him. But the truth is, we have a political family in Delta State. Previously, we're in the PDP. But several things have been going on in the party, the People's Democratic Party. While I do not want to join issues with people, but as stakeholders, our leaders in this state have sat down to look at the events in the last several months. And because of the events that we see and the communications coming out from the leadership of the PDP at the moment, it did not appear to us that that was a proper political vehicle for us to continue in, because it did not also appear to us that PDP was ready to be competitive in the 2027 elections. So if a party appears on its own as led by the current leadership to make a decision that they were not ready, they are in opposition with much fewer governors than the All Progressive Congress, and the party comes into a decision-making meeting and they take a decision that there was the need for them to continue alone, and they were not ready for alliances, they were not ready to have mergers with other political parties. The question is, how do they truly want to compete? And having looked at this very thoroughly, along with many other things that have been going on within the party as to various court cases, as to who exactly is the national secretary of the party, and many other issues, we do not appear to be really ready for competition in the 2027 elections. So having looked at this, alongside the fact that we believe that as a political family in Delta State, we needed to be able to move ahead, to truly connect to the resources. As I did say yesterday, it's not about Oborori. Yes, he's the leader of the party as the governor. It's not about me. It's about the larger Delta State and the larger political family that we have. And I thought, in my own opinion, and in the opinion of the vast majority of leaders, because it was we had different levels of consultation. It was not just a question of a decision of the governor or a decision between the governor and Dr. Kowa. We had various levels of meetings with several stakeholders and even had to make consultations with some of our other leaders who are not even politicians before we came to this decision. And I think that our decision is right politically. I believe that we mean well for our people, and it is important for us to chart a path for ourselves that we think we can truly trust and that could bring political gains to the people of Delta. And that was why the decision was taken.
So you heard that very quickly. So I have someone on the line. Good evening and welcome, sir. Apologies for keeping you on hold. Welcome. What's your name? Where are you calling
No,
from?
no problem, no problem. I admire and appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
The assignment I like to give to you as a YouTuber, which I've not seen any YouTuber discuss about, is about the system of government Nigeria have right now. Quote, democracy, which I call democracy, with N, D-E-M-O-N-C-R-A-C-Y. Because what is going on in Nigeria right now is unacceptable. But there is something, the Bible says that Israel of God in the Old Testament, they don't want to be like other nation. That is what is going on in Nigeria. They want to be like other nations, not just Nigeria alone. Many countries in Africa want to be like the West. And that caused a problem in the Old Testament. They went through a lot.
Okay, so can we leave the Bible a little bit? Just go straight to that assignment you want to give to me.
So what I'm saying is this clearly. Is you have Obasanjo, you have Buhari. That is to compare them. Both of them were once a military president, and then they become a civilian president. It's to compare those two situations, the economy of Nigeria when they were military and when they were civilian. The state, the security, and all those things. People need to compare that and discuss about it.
Right.
It's not just talking about saying we want democracy. No, compare that. And I'm here to just make it very crystal clear. There's more corruption during the civilian rule than when they were in the military rule.
That there is no corruption or there is more corruption.
More.
Okay. But you're not the first person who has said that now. A lot of people have said that there is more corruption in fact, there is even less development in this civilian role than there was within the military region. People had said that too.
That is what okay, good. Because we need to look into that and stop trying to be like the West that we need democracy. No. Look what's going on.
You cannot say that. So if you say this now, they'll come and arrest you that you're calling for coup. Don't say that, sir. Not on this platform.
Okay, I understand. Well, look at what is happening in Burkina Faso.
Is it not the same Burkina Faso that Shebi you're calling me from US, Oga? Shebi you're calling me from US. Is it not the same Burkina Faso that the same US that you're inside that's saying that he's gathering their gold for personal wealth?
No, we don't believe that.
But not be the same. Not be waiting that they talk for the US what you did. You know, yeah, on people they talk say Traore they carry the gold where the Burkina Faso to use making personal wealth.
I called I don't believe that. I called the embassy yesterday, I think, of Burkina Faso because I want to give scholarship there, but that school is free. So I'm trying to give them grants for the educational program. Yeah, because I have a non-profit organization, so I want to give them money for.
Why don't you want to bring your non-profits to Nigeria? Rather, the NGOs within Nigeria and another thing that they do. Shebi, you don't like Nigeria enough to bring your NGO. You don't know there are lots of out-of-school children in Nigeria.
Yes, I would have liked to come do that with Nigeria, but I'm not exposed to anybody with intelligence.
I can personally, with all my heart. By the way, I do a lot of charity work, right? But I can personally go out of my way. I'll find children that cannot access education because their families can't afford it, including those in urban areas. There are lots of children that have stopped going to school right now within urban areas.
With people, I've tried.
I am telling you that it is something I am familiar with as a journalist. You want to go to areas in Lagos State or in across Nigeria, even in the southeast, even in the north, that children are not going to school. This one is not even because of terrorism, because their family cannot afford the education for them. That is tertiary and primary education, basic education. Okay, you go start from there now. As I speak to you, school just resumed in Nigeria on Monday, and a lot of children did not return to school this Monday because their parents don't pay their school fees. I don't know whether you understand
Okay.
me.
You know what?
Sir?
Just start driving. I don't, due to security system, I don't connect my phone to my car.
Okay.
But let me get back with you on that.
No problem. I would really love to. And then if you can also give people food to eat. Nigerian people are looking for food to eat. All these women who are farmers who cannot farm again because of insecurity. Hunger won't wound them. I go take them upon myself. I say I don't even mind. I go live where I did, travel, go villages. You go see video evidence. I'm not saying what I cannot do. I won't mind taking it upon myself to show you to go out and you speak to them and help them out if you are willing to help them out. There are people who need this thing in Nigeria and not NGOs who extort them in the guise of giving them help. So you can do it for your people if you want to. I'm not saying you should not do for Burkina Faso, but extend it home too.
Yes, the problem is that in the past, I've done it with Kenyans, I've done it with Ghana, but send money to YouTubers there, and the outcome have not been very pleasant.
You have no choice. So I understand how difficult it is to trust people, but you don't even have to trust me because you don't even have to pay to me. I'm not saying give me money. I will introduce you to these people. However you want to give them, give them. If you want somebody else who can coordinate it for you, you can also look for somebody that of your choosing to coordinate it for you. But I'll show you people physically. And what I would do is, if you get somebody else to coordinate it, I'll follow up to make sure those people got it. And they got exactly what you said.
I'm supposed to be in Nigeria this year. I will be there in a couple of years. Actually, I want to do boots on the ground to be
better now. Better. So the reason I am passionate about this is that for the past 20 years of my life, I mean, I've started broadcasting for more than 20 years now. And for the past 20 years, every 1st of January, which incidentally is my birthday, I begin the year with a charity work. And for the past 3 years, I've ensured that before I used to go to, one charity home or the other, as it were. But for the past 3 years, I just told myself that there are people who are in their houses who cannot afford food. And I started going to the downtrodden. If you see what my eyes saw, the last time I went, they almost lynched me because even what I went with was not enough. I was almost lynched because of hunger. In Lagos State here. And what I do is that when I do in Lagos, I extend help. So I send people, like I can send somebody in Jos, go to villages, give to people, send me the pictures. They send me, but I don't share those pictures on social media. It's just for my personal, confirmation. You understand? And across Nigeria, they do that. Some of them even do videos as they're gifting those older people and then people who are helpless. And I just see it as evidence that they were able to, deliver the message I asked them to. So that's just all you need. There are people who need this. So I have first-hand experience of people who are dying. Look, in Lagos State here, there are people who don't stay in real houses. They are living in canopies along rail lines. Along rail lines. Have you heard of Makoko? People who practically live inside dirty water.
Organizations, even some organizations here in the US, give to them to help Nigeria and never see any outcome on it.
Now, wow. In fact, do you know what you do? Instead of you to even carry it high, do you know what you can do? You can start with one or two. You can start with one or two families at a time. That is it. You can start with one or two families at a time. That particular family that does not have a healthy accommodation, for instance, and cannot really make a living for themselves. You help them, give them a proper accommodation, start up a business for them, follow up with them, send their children to school, see their children get to at least secondary school level. You follow up like that. If you do 2-3 families every year like that and follow up with them, you would have done something amazing. You would have helped somebody become something. You would have helped a child become something in life if you do that.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I appreciate what you're saying.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me let you go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. All right. Okay. Going back to more of my conversation very quickly. I never finished the news. So as Okowa talk all this on when you talk finish, say in regret to even be running mates to Atiku Abubakar. Basically they call him former Kaduna State Governor Malam Nasir El-Rufai going to give a bombastic side eye. So why are you like this? All of you are just saying you're just jumping from one party to the other. Hey, if you like, join from one party. Let me call the governors even get on and not the governors who get. In fact, if I can say governor just get one vote. A governor na just one vote in get. After your vote, you know go use your vote. Can't use my own vote. Join them now. You go vote only your own vote. Me self go vote my vote. Other people go vote your vote. So if a governor gets only one vote, make we see how far that your vote could be carry you. I mean, when everybody come join you, waiting go happen. Remember what my guest said here yesterday when he talked, say all those people then wait for inside that the camping, say now wash. They just come there to collect money. Say even them as they did that place, they make cost to work against the coalition. Sorry, the camping. You understand? So do you think that's going to work? Now, the former Kaduna State Governor, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, has declared that the political coalition he is part of does not require the backing of state governors to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027 presidential elections. In a media chat with journalists in Kanu, I think that was yesterday, Monday, El-Rufai, who recently defected from the ruling of Progressive Congress to SDP, expressed confidence in the coalition's voter mobilization strategy, which he says is centered around engaging directly with the electorate rather than cutting political office holders. Say we don't want political office holders. Now directly to the people. Those people where they feel the pain, where the hunger they catch, now then we won't kidnap. Let's get their hearts. Just like Mr. Nokpasa talk. Say, look, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is very, 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 very easy to campaign against because of the hunger in the land. And the hunger was even evident on him. If you see him. Now, we're trying to offer Nigerians a real alternative, something different from what they have seen before. El-Rufai stated, he emphasized that the power to determine the outcome of elections lies with the people and not with politicians or political leaders. A governor has only one vote. That's what he talked. He said Nigerians have many more votes than one governor or even 36 state governors combined together. So what are you talking about, Mbok? Now, El-Rufai's remark comes as, of course, as the PDP, People Democratic Party in Asaba Delta State carry all their position, everything like this, land in the hand of the APC. So, what do you think? Now, still speaking about not voting and voting, former special advisor in political affairs to Vice President Kashim Shettima, appointed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has hinted that President Bola Tinubu is genuinely isolated. That is, say, then they keep am one corner, they didn't let people see him. Say, as he work under in leadership, say, he not even carrying koro I sit down with her to even do anything with her. Say, as him work rich, he no carrying koro I sit down with them to even work with them or talk with them or discuss with them. Now, Baba Ahmed said he never sat with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to discuss any issues while he was working in the presidency. Featuring on Arise Television prime time show yesterday evening, Baba Ahmed said Tinubu doesn't seem to have time for a lot of people working for him in the presidency. Say, he don't get time for them. He pointed out that Nigeria will be a better place if Tinubu makes himself more available to those around him. According to Baba Ahmed, I think I met the president 3 times in the mosque, in the villa, and we shook hands while I was there. I never had the chance to sit down with Tinubu. I think part of the problem is that he never really had time for people like us. I'm not sure he had time for a lot of people working with him. Maybe if the same get time with a lot of people who work under him, maybe we'll for fit to communicate with and tell and say this that's what the team be, Baba. Don't mind this what the thing so you be like this. So this not the real matter. You don't deceive you. People they vex on you, they para, that kind of thing. But that he didn't have time with a lot of people working for him. Now the president is really genuinely isolated in his words. That's when you talk. Whether it's by choice or circumstance, that is deep. That the president is really genuinely isolated, whether it is by choice or circumstances, we don't understand. The bottom line is that he ought to be available a little more to the people he had trusted to run ministries, departments, and also agencies, or to advise him. And that's a problem for the country, not so much for him. Because if to say in day available, people know what's in day up to, at least if we understand what's in they happen for the country, at least the country for no day as a day. Not be say people go to talk, say things hard, they go say leave them now, but belle people they talk. And the president of Nigeria is hugely a powerful person and also carries a lot of responsibilities in his shoulder. So if he is not going to look for solutions to problems from the people that he appointed, there are only 2 options left. He is getting advice from the wrong people, or is he getting no advice at all? Now, the question we ask is either he's getting advice from the wrong people, or maybe either they get any advice at all. So, which one? Wait, he say it be. Now, if you hear people close to him, like Tinubu, speak about Nigeria, it's like we live in 2 different worlds. So now wetin make we dey see the pro max wey we dey see like this. Say if you hear people wey dey close to Tinubu talk about Nigeria, you go dey like say wait, now the same Nigeria wey dey live inside be this, I been another one. Now that is the most frustrating thing for me. We will leave the villa, go home, and watch real people talk. We know how desperate the country is, how difficult life is, how insecurity, the insecurity level, how high it is. People are losing hope. Sometimes they ask, what are you doing there? We thought with people like you, we won't be seeing some of these things that we're seeing. Are you guys really advising the president on some things at all? Now, waiting people they ask him. Now, it all amounts to this, to the idea that president is getting advice from the people he hasn't appointed officially. Don't say Sheyi Tinubu. Don't say that. No, don't say any other person. Say it all amount to the fact that president they take advice or they get advice of people who never appoint officially. So now then they tell them what may happen for Nigeria. And not be the true fact of it may happen. Then they tell them, of course. So I believe that if president was more open to suggestions and advice, and if he had a higher quality of people handling sensitive positions for him, and he makes himself available where they talk to him, I think the country will be better. That's what it talk. Political advice, say. This one enter well. So meanwhile, talking about this one and the political advice, well, Kashim Shetima, your vice president, not to say, oh man, people who are saying all of these things, the president's agenda is working. The president's this thing, they work well. He said, Tinubu transformation agenda in his reforms are stabilizing the economy already. You know, they see economy don't stabilize, poverty don't they reduce. You never reduce for your end. And the question be that, so now waiting Kashim Shetima talk. Now, Vice President Kashim Shettima has assured Nigerians that the economic reforms introduced by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration are stabilizing the country, the economy, and reducing poverty across the country. Hey! Now, this kind of advice, now Baba Ahmed be the talk, say they listen to. I beg. If there is a statistics that you know, please show me. If there are people that you know that their lives have been better, if you can name, okay, out of every 100 you put together, if you can show me at least 5 from every 100 where within the past 2 years their lives don't get better, I beg, tell me. I beg. In every way that their life has been better. Please tell me that their lives have been better. Please tell me. Now, speaking yesterday, Monday, at the 2025 retreat of the newly inaugurated members of the Revenue Mobilization Allocation, that's how he talk. He delivered a keynote address. That's how he talk. He said, no. Said the president policies on the work. He said federal government was implementing targeted interventions aimed at expanding opportunities and improving citizens' quality of life. And as you can see, it's working. It's working. That's what he take talk. Hey, okay, make I leave this one enter inside another matter because as it still get to do with politics ahead of the 2027 presidential election, the South Zonal Secretary and caretaker chairman of the People's Democratic Party in Bayelsa State, George Turner, has insisted that the party will support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of All Progressives Congress, even if the state governor, Doyediri, does not. Say if the governor like making no support, we the party people, we go support the president. Now, the PDP zonal leader said almost all the governors from South supported Tinubu, irrespective of their party affiliations. So that thing about capturing South, not true. Okay, all right, my people. I'd rather take a break here. But before I take this break, let me quickly let you know that we hear that a restructuring exercise is currently going on, and it has claimed at least 200 officials of the NNPC. This is as reported by People's Gazette. As Chief Executive Officer of the NNPC, Bayo Ojulari, launches his first broad action on the state-run oil firm since he assumed office earlier this month. Multiple company sources listed Balawunti, former head of NAP and Appease, and Lawal Shade, the agency's chief compliance officer, among those who were either forced to retire or terminated with immediate effect. Ibrahim Onoja, managing director of the Port Harcourt refinery, has also been excused from the organization. As we talk now, they say about 200 people now in this Vamuse don't affect for inside NNPC. So there is a huge shake-up right now in NNPC. What are your thoughts on this conversation? All right, phone lines are open. Let's begin to take your thoughts and reactions on all of this. So click on the link by the pinned post and just jump into the matter sharply, sharply. There's a post that is pinned in the comment section. Go through the comment section. You will see post where they pinned. Or you just click on that link and it will carry you waka inside the studio where you will put mouth for inside the matter where we get for inside studio here directly. Right? Or better still, you call the WhatsApp line we just did for inside that pinned post. The WhatsApp number is 0817 029 4077. 0817 That not the WhatsApp number to call. I take a few of your messages. I greet you, Madam Precious. I greet you too, Antonio Biora. Thank you so much, my brother, man. Precious, do I have somebody in my office? Yeah. So you can click on that link to join. I noticed a couple of people had joined, earlier. So click on the link in the pin post and join the session immediately, right? Alexandra also says, Precious, thank you for your courage and passion. Oh, stop it. I like it. Thank you. Holy Moses said, God bless for this. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And who again? John Terry, my guy. John Terry, my G. Thank you so much. They said Obi didn't build any school. Oh, I don't hear those reports. I don't see them for Twitter. My ear, they pain me. My eyes, they hurt me. I don't tire. So I don't want to pay attention to those. Who was that? Okay, and then John Terry says, "Is that your engineer?" Okay, and then moving on, Obi Tobi said, "Nigeria have ruled. Nigeria have rule. Talk of law. We get both rule. We get law. So we get the two joined together. Rule of law. Okay. Thank you so much. In case you ask the one we will get, we'll get the two joined together. Precious, I throw a salad from UK. I catch them for inside Nigeria. Thank you so much, Obi. Oyi one of Oyi, right? Obitobi says Nnamdi Kanu led counsel would have allowed that testifier. Even that testifier is saying what happened before Kanu was granted bail. So that the question is after the bail, right? So what see those things will happen after the bail? And the real reason we make it even jump bail, we make the con charge for terrorism because there was no terrorism charge before the bail condition, Abi. Okay, moving on. Lionheart says someone should subscribe so that we can hit 10K. Oh, thank you so much, Lionheart. I think we've hit 10K already. Oh, by the way, if we have eventually hit 10K, in the spirit of hitting 10K, I am going to be doing massive some giveaway. Not so much because I don't have so much money. I'm going to do some giveaway, and I also do a poll because I really love to know how I would serve you better. So this thing I'm doing on the side, like I like to know waiting how you view the content or how you view it I do, and waiting be the things you would like see me to do and how you want me to do them differently. I really would love your honest suggestions. So the WhatsApp line is open for that conversation. Please kindly do me a WhatsApp message on that WhatsApp line. I would really love it. And I'm going to put out a poll later on too to that effect. And then I'll be giving out some cash. But I know, say most of my audience are diaspora audience. I know, say I don't need that money because the naira they give. I don't get dollar and pound and other ones to give on us. So that naira I want to give, I would really love if you can win it for someone who needs it, who needs it in Nigeria. So if you win that money, I don't know how I'm going to pose the quiz for you to win it, but I want you to win, even if it's 10,000 to 100 people or more, even if it's 20,000, I can't tell, depends on what the spirit leads and the pockets. So if you win it, please assure me that it is going to somebody who can at least use it to afford food or medication for themselves. So I don't know how we will use them, but when the time reach, but I know that I'll be reaching out to a lot of people, and it's for the purpose of sustainability. Make them first of all chop food and fit afford medication, and I'll be reaching out to people. I mean, in celebrating the marking of 10K subscribers. I appreciate you, Lionhearts. Thank you so much. And then, so moving on, Obi says, Kano lead counsel would have not allowed that testifier. Why? Make you allow him now. You don't talk in mind now. Good evening, beautiful precious. How was your beautiful day today? It was great, but it rained cat and dog today in Lagos. I know see Lagos and rain really go well at all at all. Uh, Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Oyiwan. Thank you for the token. That's a good cup of coffee, and this weather I deserve and well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Oyiwan. God bless you. The kidnappers. I said they kidnapped him. Nigeria is now it now belongs to terrorists and bandits plus Fulani killers and headsmen. Oh, please stop that. Stop it. Okay, and who then again? And then you further said EFCC are gang of criminals in uniform with gun. That's what you said. And Lionheart says, yes, keep on pressing the like button and also share. Please, thank you so much. So if this is your first time of joining us, Now, they help me to remember this much. Thank you so much. So, if it's your first time of joining us, please kindly click on the subscription button and please like this post and help us also share it. Let's it go around, make people hear them, matter them what they happen for Nigeria. So basically, we'll just pick important information and stories in Nigeria and give you update on them daily for inside Nigeria and waiting what they do. So please help us share, make people know what's in the shop for inside Nigeria, right? And also subscribe, like this post, turn on the notification if you can. Thank you. Uh, we dey take it quiet. Okowabi, why did you like this? You're not a nice guy. And Ngozi Ilo says, stop narrating. Dalton didn't send you on an errand. Why are you on it? He says, you are on your own. Shameful and gullible Okowa. You have lost. You are a disgrace. You guys think it is in now. Somebody cannot play with you people. Why can't education be free in Nigeria? I don't even know why. So education is supposed to be free. But in so many places it's free. You still have some stipends you pay. Because I know so many state governors or some state governors that offer free education. And but that you get to pay some stipends, like some 2,500, some 1,500, some something. And it go shock you. Say most families in one term no fit afford that 2,005 or 1,005. It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. And that's why I spoke very passionately when that's our guy call from US. It's not a joke. And some children, when they're very intelligent and smart, honestly, they deprived of education because of poverty. It's not a joke. That's the situation in Nigeria. You see that thing that people are enjoying in Obodo Igbo, that you go to school and very standard education at that, everything free at the beginning. You move. And if you see the standard of some of the public schools in Nigeria will be free. And if you see what's in the teach them, you rather even regret that what is your child doing in that school. Do you understand? So that is it. That's what's going on. All right. Nigeria and Nigerians are funny. Funny. Yeah. And funniest. Know the truth. Okay. All right. And who then again? Maddie P says, and are not ready to stand right in the knowledge of Maddie Peace. I see you. I know how you can send me lots of messages in one day. So I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. And then Queen Precious say, good evening, Nesai. How are you? Thank you for the advice you have given to the Nigerians to help others with food. Thank you for always helping the downtrodden on your birthdays and always. Oh, you remember that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And he said, I will continue to love you for while at BOP radio station as a GM and anchor girl. I heard people calling for help. You never turned them back. No, no, no. I would never. I would never turn back on anyone. Now who like never shush again? I no go understand. Thank you. You always ask for the phone numbers to send the token to your widow's mite. Yes, I always do that. This sincerely speaking endeared me to you. Oh, don't make me cry. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, stop all of this. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you so much. And honestly, I do not like media coverage or photo coverage in anything I do. So if I get photos from people I send to help me, I just get those footages to confirm that the errands, went well. Not because I want to share it. I don't do those at all. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Ewo, thank you, Maddy Peace. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I remember you now. I remember you. You they send us bombastic messages. You they kill us with messages. I remember you. I have left VOP. I left a long time ago, since February. I am not doing other things. And then this once in a while, I've not had time to really pay attention to this, but I do hope that I find the time to do that. I love this program and the presenter watching from United Kingdom. Oh, stop it. I like it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I should not talk with both sides of my mouth. You don't see me talk with both sides of my mouth before. You want to whine me now? Oh, you owe yourself. Oh. Go yourself, I beg, money, please. How can you say you should not talk? Have you seen me talk with both sides of my mouth before? All right, that's about the conversation. If you want to join the conversation, kindly click on the link to join the conversation. The link is on the pinned post, or you call the WhatsApp number. It's 0817 028 4077. That's the number to call. 0817 029 4077. It's this number. It's a WhatsApp. It's only on WhatsApp and it's on the pinned post. So only for that pinned post, that post really pinned for the comment section. Now you go fit you see I'm call. very quickly. And then, yes, you can call us on that number on WhatsApp, or you just click on the link that is in the pin post and you will just disappear, enter inside the studio one hand, and we can share other things and things happening in the country. Now, just a few updates in Nigeria. Army has busted internet fraud ritualist den in Edo and arrest 31. This is the usual gist. And I hate to talk about this news. I'm waiting for a particular guest of mine to have time to join me on this show. And we're talking about this one time off the microphone or off the camera as he talk about the big business of EFCC arresting criminals and how it is a big business. I don't know how. Don't ask me how until the person come talk about. Go like me hear them from their mouth and not be from my mouth. FG scraps foreign scholarship says scheme is a waste of resources. The foreign scholarship will go benefit some poor people children will no fit ever access them. Even though say the poor people children will access and not even too plenty. Oh wow. Okay, all right. Moving on. Tinubu's wife mobilizes traditional rulers, others to end cancer. That's some of the conversation you may come across today in Nigeria. I just thought to quickly let you in on those so that you could know some more things really happen for inside Nigeria. But for that battle, we did the fight on top of social media and no get strength at all. Now, we also hear that 99% of Ebonyi youths are street hawkers in Lagos. Onitsha Governor Wifuru Naintoka. He said 99% of Ebonyi youth say they just did do street hawking for inside Lagos State. Oops. Fulani terrorists controlling 80 communities in Benue, Plateau. Christians group alleges. This is another story again. I hate to talk about this insecurity issues. It really irks me. It make me feel bad. Tinubu mourns Sharia Council leader Sheikh Hadiyatullah as he died. Yeah, died today. Again, two soldiers killed in landmine explosion in Borno Road. Another one again, another one again. Okay, now for everybody, don't they condemn the terrorist act? In fact, our Nigerian foreign affairs minister they condemn terrorist act for attack for inside India, but it happened for your domot here. Foreign affairs minister Tuga they condemn terrorist attack for inside India. Where make their prime minister leave where he did wrong, come back home to come check what's in they happen. But ours, what happened? What happens whenever issues like that, happens in Nigeria? Well, my God go save us. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being part of the life. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I see you again tomorrow afternoon, hopefully and God willing. Thank you for being part of the show. Let's continue to discuss and talk for the development of our nation. My name is Precious Inye. It's always a pleasure to be with you every time. So I'll be putting out that poll sometime, and I really would love your sincere response on things that we can do to enrich this platform, things you think we can do to better the platform. If you have any suggestion on what you think about this platform so far for the times you've joined us, kindly send me a WhatsApp message on 0817 If you have suggestions on more suggestions of things you think I can do better on this platform, please kindly also send me a WhatsApp message. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow evening, God willing. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye. Good night.